What's up, guys? So today we're doing a little bit of a kind of a laid back video because I'm sure at this point you have seen many videos about Vero and Instagram and kind of the competition that's going between them. Peter McKinnon posted a video and all of a sudden there's Vero versus Instagram videos all over the place. So I'm sure you know all about this, but I figured I'd toss my 2 cents into it in case I happen to be the first video you're looking at. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, my name is Will Simpson. Welcome to it. I do exploring photography, and it's where I teach pretty much everything there is to know about photography, from the basics to advanced to editing to social media stuff and business help. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this video about Instagram versus Vero and social media in general. So Instagram has been kind of the leading social media platform for photographers. This is going to be from a photographer vantage point, and it used to be really good. Honestly, there's a lot of complaints. I'm sure you've heard the tons of complaints, all the sponsored ads. Now it's a real platform. It's copying TikTok and becoming TikTok rather than staying its own true self. It's trying to evolve, and yeah, apps, in order to stay relevant, need to evolve. Obviously, TikTok came out and it was super freaking popular, and it showed that short form video content was really popular, which is why that app exploded. So TikTok or Instagram, gonna get them all confused the whole time. So Instagram was like, oh, well, we need to jump on this bandwagon and screw all of the photo guys, and let's just only do short form video and a little bit of long form here and there. And then YouTube jumped on the bandwagon and said, yeah, us too. Woo! You know, it's the popular thing now, so that's what they're going towards, which hurts us as photographers, which makes us as businesses and creators kind of like create for the apps rather than create for us or for our clients. And that kind of is where things start to conflict. You start to say, oh, well, I need to create a reel. Well, I got no ideas for reels, so I'm just going to do something stupid. And you start doing silly things rather than creating your passion or creating for your business or things like that. You start creating for Instagram or a social media. So that's where, in my opinion, this kind of stuff finds imbalance. You know, that's where Vero kind of comes into play, and it's like Instagram used to be. So you post a photo or a video or something like that, and it goes up on the feed, and it's all based on who posts when. So if I post picture A, it goes up. If then Peter McKinnon posts picture B, it goes up. If then I post picture C, it goes up on top of that. It's not based on how many likes or comments or interactions you get. It's based on the timeline of when it's posted, which is great, which is actually really good. So then people that I'm following, I'm seeing. People that are following me are seeing me, and they're not getting lost in the, I'm following 10 major influencers or 10 major players who get hundreds of thousands of likes and comments and blah, 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 blah. And they're just flooding the top of the feed, and I post a little photo, and I don't use social media that much, and this is probably one of the reasons why, because I haven't seen any monetary response, any exchange for my post. Now, I post here and there, you guys see it occasionally. I still have Instagram, and I now have Vero, and I have all these things, but realistically, I'm focused on the business side. You know, I have tons of clients that I'm working with every day. I have a very successful photography business that I have built up, and social media had nothing to do with it. You know, I just hard work, knuckling down, and just finding the clients. And I've slowly built this really large photography business. So social media for me hasn't really done anything for me other than give me a presence, which I will continue to post on. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the difference between Instagram and Vero. So pluses and minuses. One, Instagram is very much a Reels video-based app these days, and ads. Like literally, I'm scrolling on Instagram and it's like ad, person I might follow, person I've suggested that I should follow, and then, oh, look, a friend of mine that I actually follow that I want to see. Oh, ad. That's Instagram for me. I'll go on the story of someone that has a lot of engagement. Good, ad, ad, maybe a friend, you know? So it's not great. I get really bored of Instagram. I'm like, okay, that's another ad, and I just exit out of the app because there's just ads. I'm not seeing what I want to see. So then Vero, it's a new app, and it's gonna do really well, honestly. It's gonna do really, really well because people are going to it. Now what's gonna happen, hopefully, Facebook or Instagram doesn't go, oh, we're gonna buy you, we're gonna offer you $10 billion. Vero, you post something and you get seen. You're following someone, you get seen. You might see some other stuff, or you might search for someone, but there's no sponsored ads. There's no random, hey, you should follow this person. You actually have to find them. You search by hashtags or whatnot. So it's gonna grow a little bit slower, but it's where people are gonna go to because they're gonna get seen. They're gonna see what they wanna see, and they're gonna be seen by who's following them, which is how social media should be. So let's look at some other pros and cons. One, hashtags work on both, so that's good. Instagram is somewhat monetized, so if you post a lot of reels and you get a lot of engagement, then you might make some money, but if you don't really get much engagement or you don't have a huge following, it doesn't really make a difference in the first place. Vero is not, so that's the thing. I have a little cheat sheet of list stuff, that's why I keep looking down. Ads for days, Instagram has them, Vero does not. So I guess the real question is not which social media app you should use, it's what the purpose is for said social media. If you want to post something, if you want to get popular, if that's your game plan to get popular on social media and grow and get a following, then you need to be doing what the social media app is requiring. Not complaining about what they're changing. So for example, if you're trying to get popular on Instagram, well, Instagram's pushing reels now, so you're gonna have to buckle down and create reels, and you're gonna have to create them daily. You need to post a reel a day or 2 reels a day. You need to do this. If you're trying to get popular on TikTok, you need to be producing what TikTok wants. And they want videos, they want engaging videos, you gotta do some trends, you gotta do a little dance, If you want YouTube, you gotta produce YouTube videos. If you want to get popular on Vero, create a Vero account and start posting content. You're never gonna get big on social media if you're not constantly producing what the social media itself is promoting. Unfortunately, they're all businesses. They are going to produce what the overall market wants, not what you want necessarily. So you kind of have to adapt there. Now, for me personally, as the photographer, Instagram pretty much sucks. Like, I want to post a photo, I want people that follow me to see that photo. But if you're following 800 people or 1,000 people or more, or even like 300 people, it's very low chance that you're going to see my photo if you're following me, unless you engage with my stuff all the time. Like, I post a photo, and let's say I post a photo Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You won't see any of that if you never really engage. It might show you one, but if you don't like it, comment it, save it, share it, whatever, then Instagram thinks, oh, you don't really want to see that content, so it'll stop showing you my content. I have people that are following me that are like, I haven't seen your story in months. I post stories every single day, but they don't necessarily engage with it, so Instagram then triggers, and you see where this is going. Anyways, Instagram sucks for photographers right now. It's just, if you're posting photos, you're not very popular because Instagram is pushing reels. That's why I switched to Vero. So I'll put all of my social media links down in the bottom, and you can follow me there if you'd like. But as far as the difference goes, realistically, it just comes down to what your purpose is. If you want to be a photographer and you want to get clients and you want to work your ass off and do really well, then I will link a video right here or here, one of the two. Check that out. That's a good way to get leads. I'll also put it in the description of the video, but I'll tell you, social media, actually, I have a buddy who gets all of his work from social media, but he's posting all the freaking time. He does really good. So you just need to figure out what your purpose is. Do you want to, and then figure out what avenues are going to get you to that purpose. Now, I feel like I'm rambling here, so I'm just gonna wrap it up there. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I know it was kind of random and a little bit pointless, to be honest. But I wanted to get my 2 cents in there about the social media platforms and all that. So I hope this did give you a little bit of information. I hope you figure out your goal. A good way to do that is figure out your goal with your photography. Like, if you just want to be popular, then do what the social media app requires. If you want to create a successful business, whether it's landscape, whether it's clients, whether it's this, that, or the other thing, figure out the steps to get that. And if that's part of social media, then stop complaining about social media and just post. Start creating. If it's working with clients, then find ways to get clients and don't worry about the social media. Who gives a shit? And if it's landscapes, call around, find some galleries to get in, find some newspapers to do articles on you. You know, it's just, there are many, many ways to do this. If you have any questions, comment below, subscribe, like, you know, the freaking YouTube shit. And yeah, good. I'll see you guys next week.